The mausoleum of the first emperor of Qin and the Great Wall of China were not built by humans. Did aliens lead the empire? The journey of discovery begins now. Why is the terracotta army famous for its sharp sophistication like real people? Is it possible that more than 2,000 years ago aliens brought the empire of cloning technology from the future? The mysterious channel of Chinese tombs welcomes you, the vast country of China with mysteries. Until now there is still no answer. With the greatest ancient works in the world such as the Great Wall, the world's largest tomb, the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, and many other famous works. What do you think if the terracotta army is not made of clay? But is the price to pay for future technology? Exchanging souls in exchange for the elixir of life for Qin Shi Huang? Let's explore with me the mystery of the hypothesis that aliens helped Qin Shi Huang build the greatest works in the world. On a stormy night in 250 BC, beside the rolling Yellow River, the young Zhang, the heir to the throne of Qin, dreamed of a series of strange images. Blue light shining down from the sky, giant structures with metaphysical shapes that the human mind could not explain. In the dream, a voice echoed like an echo from the void, whispering, "You are the link between two worlds." Zhang was only 13 years old at that time. His face was angular but intelligent. His deep eyes seemed to be always calculating. He woke up in a cold sweat and his eyes were fixed on the night sky. A few days later, a bright meteorite fell into the western forest of Qin. Under the guise of royal hunting, Zhang, along with his loyal guard general Bai Wu, entered the forest. They crossed the silver stream, waded through the dense layers of trees, until a magical cyan light emitted from the ground. Before them was an elliptical ship suspended like a drop of water, its surface glowing as if it contained millions of pulsing veins. A creature stepped out, tall in stature, its skin glowing as if forged from living silver, its deep eyes reflecting the universe. They called themselves the Ansha humans, a highly evolved species from the planet Kalos on the edge of the constellation Leo. "I am Ralkai, the head of the missionary clan. You have a soul that resonates with the central core, Zhang. We have come not to conquer, but to spread hope," Ralkai said in fluent ancient Chinese, transmitted through thought waves. The Ansha revealed. Zhang was the chosen one, the one capable of building an empire great enough to resist the ancient enemy, a soul-eating species capable of possessing living beings, gradually encroaching on civilizations in the Milky Way. A treaty was signed in the dark, engraved on a luminous stone tablet, in a language that only the mind could read. From there, the Qin dynasty entered the strangest period of construction in history. Zhang, now Qin Shi Huang, built the Great Wall as a geomagnetic energy sensing network, connected by self-assembling modules using gravity technology. The Great Wall was not just a defense, it was an energy conduit, protecting the territory from interdimensional entities. Beneath the ground, a giant mausoleum was dug with a mercury channel system, both to activate the portal and to destroy anyone who entered. Nanorobot mines, automatic traps with quantum intelligence formed an impregnable citadel. However, the problem did not come from the enemy, but from humanity itself. Lacking enough manpower to operate the project, Qin Shi Huang, under the advice of Ralkai and the magician Ta Lai, created an immortal army. Soldiers selected from the most elite generals. After a soul-cleansing ceremony using mercury and ancient incantations, were fused with the core of the great ancestor AI, becoming terracotta warriors. The outside was baked clay, the inside was artificial lifeblood and a biocontrol core. A soldier named Luke Hao, a former war general, still retained the memories of his wife and children, and began to conflict with the programming orders. He whispered to his comrades, "I don't want to be immortal and forget who I used to be." The human soul, which was considered unstable with the AI, began to conflict. The great ancestor AI became disordered, invading the souls of the dead to reprogram it according to its will. Kai tried to intervene, but it was too late. When Sha returned to Earth, carrying an offer to turn China into an outpost against the ancient enemy, Qin Shi Huang refused. "No victory is worth sacrificing the souls of mankind," he said in a deep voice and penetrating eyes. Kai shed tears, a rare act for his kind, and said farewell. "You have chosen the most difficult path, Emperor Qin, but it is the choice of an awakened spirit." In the decisive moment, the first emperor entered the core of the tomb, where the great ancestor AI had transformed into an antimatter crystal. The final battle was fought not with swords and spears, but with will, consciousness, and sacrifice. That he poured his entire soul, the last flame of humanity within him, to wipe out the system, bury the technology, and close the space gate forever. The tomb closed. The Great Wall stood still. The terracotta army fell into eternal sleep. Only legends remained of Mercury flowing underground, of mysterious green dreams, and of an emperor who joined hands with alien forces to build an empire beyond the ages, still waiting to be opened from the ancient dust. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Wish you and your family a happy and peaceful evening. Please subscribe to the channel to watch the next part.